Yeah. Hey, how you guys doing? This is KLA Clyde the Wanderer. Good morning to wherever you are. Happy Easter if you enjoyed your Easter weekend. I'm here with a lovely guest this morning, and she's really the the wife of my last guest that was
Yes.
here, Marco Santucci.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's gonna talk about how she got started in comic book art and bodybuilding. And how you doing, Maria?
Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. And
Maria, what?
Laura,
Laura?
I know I know. I always told my mom it's too long. This name is too long, even for Italian people. So Maria is
No,
okay.
it's not bad. Laura. I thought it was Laura Sanapo, right?
In Italian, it's
Yeah,
Maria Laura Sanapo.
Laura
It's
Sanapo.
it's very long name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yes, so I always told my mom it's too long, so people won't remember about it. So people call me Maria, or everybody Maria, Mary, Maria. So it depends on your choice. Your choice is okay.
No, Maria is not too bad.
Maria, yeah,
Laura.
it's easier.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I have a last name. My last name, sometimes people can't really have problems pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an African name, and it's sometimes people mispronounce it and stuff. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
happens. Yeah.
yeah. So
I'm
you
so
was
happy.
always, uh,
Yeah.
so you always lived in Italy, or
Yeah. I've always lived in Italy. Yeah, I'm 100% Italian. Yeah.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. I'm Italian. Italy, Italia. I'm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I just know a little bit about it, Italy, like the artists, like
Yeah.
the Italian food, and
The Italian food is very good. It's dangerous because if you come to Italy, you want to try everything. So I
yeah,
actually live in Tuscany. So in Tuscany, we eat very well, but the most dangerous, of course, pass me the term, for for your, how do you say that? The best one for me is the cuisine from the south. Okay, so
okay,
it's very rich. It's full of ingredients, fresh ingredients, very good. You would never stop eating if you never try it. So many tourists come here and they love the food, the wine. We have very good wine here in Tuscany. It's
okay.
really good. It's really good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, I met your husband. Well, I was talking with your husband, and we had a good discussion, and we mentioned about you, like, because he introduced me to your art and other stuff that you do, and he told me that you guys met in a comic book convention. Uh,
Yeah, actually, the strange thing is that we are from the same town. We live in a small town in Tuscany. But the
right.
funny thing is that I met him in another city in a convention. And this is very funny because we live in the same place. So, the same cafes, the same. But I don't know, for some reasons, we met there. And it was funny. It was funny. And I actually, in that period, I was studying languages for foreign literatures. And I remember that somebody talked about Marco Santucci. Oh, you should know Marco Santucci. You should know Marco Santucci because he's a comic artist, and your drawings are so great. So you should show them to Marco. But I knew only his name, and I didn't know this guy. And then I saw the banner, Marco Santucci. I was like, okay, now is the moment. So I went to Marco and I said, hello, I'm Maria. I introduced myself, and I was like, do you do this for a living? Because it's the first question you do somebody
Yeah.
drawing comics, because
Right.
you're afraid not to pay your bills with that. Okay, because people go on telling you, you will be an artist. Artists don't earn so much money. I don't know. Maybe it can be a hobby. So I was a little bit afraid of it. And he told me, you can, you can. It's not easy, but nothing is easy in this world. And he told me, if you are willing to do it, absolutely. First of all, uh, show me your drawings, and I will tell you if you have not the skills, because you build the skills after, but if you have the if you can do this job, because you have to have the natural, um, you have to be um, you have to draw for a long time, since you are a kid, because it's something that is it's inside of you. Okay, so my drawings were, of course, weren't so good because I needed to build my skills, but they were good enough to start a new path. And so he told me, okay, Maria, I can follow you. And he started to follow me as a mentor. Then I took the degree, and then I started to go to the International School of Comics in Florence. And so I studied there, followed also by Marco separately. And then I went with Marco in the meantime, we were friends, and then we got engaged. And then I went with him to conventions. So even if I wasn't working, I was seeing how convention worked. So I talked to people, I showed my portfolio to editors. Even if I was helping Marco, I was already trying to get work. And then the work arrived, but from Italy. So my first work was for an Italian comic book. It was 8-page story, so very small story. Then I directly started to work for United States from Zenescope. Zenescope is my first. No, yeah, no, the first one was Big Dog. It was a publisher called Big Dog, and then I worked for Zenescope, and then Dynamite, then DC Comics. So it's
Yeah.
yeah, 10 years. Yeah, I've been working for 10 years now.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was thinking like because your husband he told me that he didn't go to school. You know, he
No.
was learning under somebody and stuff.
Yes,
And then yeah, and then you did both. So that's
I
cool.
did both. Uh, yeah, for Marco, it was really difficult because in that case, he always tell me, Maria, you were lucky because when you go to a school, you can confront yourself with other people, with other art students. So it's really motivating. When you do like Marco does, you have to
Mm,
be very focused because you are alone. Even if you have a mentor, his mentor is Fabio Civitelli. He's a fantastic Italian artist. And Marco was alone. So um, you have to keep really focused because you don't have classmates, you don't have the possibility to confront your work with other people. Thing that I did. So yeah, it's more difficult in that way.
yeah. Well, let me show the viewers your artwork because your
Yeah.
artwork is really tight. You know, like
I love drawing it. It's a cover I did for Stargirl,
yeah.
and when I got it, well, I normally until that time I normally drew characters like Vampirella, Red Sonja, uh, who are very sexy, feminine. Stargirl is different. Stargirl is feminine, yes, but she's fresh. She's full of freedom, and I had a chance to express this freedom. She's joyful. She's having fun. in the sky. So she's flying and she's like smiling, and she's looking like she's looking toward her like I want to be free. Like she's really happy to be there. So it was different. It was something different, and I really loved working on that. A different character. So yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I said, I'm not so like familiar with stuff. I know she's with the Justice League Society of America, and she had a TV show here in the States. I don't know, you ever seen it? Like,
I've seen only some episodes, but I didn't see it
yeah,
entirely.
yeah,
In Italy, things come later than in the United States, but I would
yeah,
like to. So since I
yeah,
got Discover, I was really curious to see it. So I
yeah,
will probably do it. Yeah.
yeah. I seen some of the episodes. It was okay. It was okay. Yeah. Yeah, did you always knew that you wanted to be an artist?
Actually, yes, but there was something telling me that people around me were telling me, "You want to be an artist? Are you sure about it?" Uh, for a certain period, I followed my rationality, but not my heart. So I chose a different path. I
Mm,
studied languages. I studied totally everything, to other things, and I liked what I did, but there was something missing. I remember that when I went to school, all my classmate diaries were full of my drawings, and I had some problems at first because the teachers didn't understand that while I was drawing, I was also listening. And at first, they told Maria what I was saying, and I was perfectly I could perfectly say what the teacher was explaining, so they understood that actually I wasn't distracted, but I just needed to draw
mm,
and at the same time listen to the teacher, which is actually strange. And I absolutely understand the teacher, because if you are explaining and if you are doing lessons and you see a student drawing, it seems actually that he's not
mm,
paying attention to what you're saying.
mm.
But I remember my first drawing was when I was one. I have it with me. I have my first drawing. Can I show you?
Okay, okay. You can show me. You can show me.
This is my first drawing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you was 1 year old. The flower.
I was one.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And my mother framed it because she was very happy to see, oh my God, you did it. And absolutely, I wanted to do this job. In my heart, I always wanted to do it. But
Mm,
then I chose a different path. And I remember when I was doing the second year of university, I remember I went to Lucca. Lucca Comics is the most important comic con in Italy. I went with my friends and I saw this was before meeting Marco. Okay,
mm,
so I saw all these people drawing, and I went back home. I was crying. I was crying. I was like, I want to do this job. I want to do this job. And I told my mother and father. I told them I will finish the university. Okay, and then I would like um, to do the International School of Comics in Florence. And they saw me really, really sad because I wanted to do it. And they told me, okay, Maria, we want you to be happy. So, okay, because at first, they didn't believe in that. Okay, it's the same old story. Okay, art is not paying. And they told me, okay, Maria, go. And we want to see you happy. So, yeah.
yeah, like yeah, yeah, that's interesting. Like you kept your drawing, like the who kept you or your mother? Like
My mother. Yeah,
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 she saw it. She saw that I like to draw because
yeah.
she told me that I did a flower to as an imitation of what she was doing
Right.
because she was drawing flowers, and then I just imitate her doing this
Mm.
flower, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And she framed it. That she kept it. Yeah,
When did you start getting better? Like, just you just kept doing it and doing it?
always. Uh, at first, especially at first, but it will be forever, I think. At first, it's a little bit frustrating because you have something in mind and you want to put it on the blank
Right,
paper, and when you see that it's not happening, because even if you like drawing, even if you can be better than somebody else because you have this in mind, you can't do it better, but it happens that sometimes when you want to represent something on the blank on the paper, it's not the same as your mind,
right,
and it doesn't correspond, and you're like, oh my god, it's so frustrating. And for that reason, the key is to show it to somebody who is way better than you, like
yeah,
Marco, because he's my
right,
mentor, or also other. I'm lucky because I have many friends in this field. They're fantastic artists, and I ask them for critique, and they say, "Okay, Maria, this is okay. This is you have to improve. For example, in an illustration, there can be some um, weaknesses. Okay, so Maria, you have to improve this, and this. And the next time doing an illustration like that, I will focus more on that aspect, and it will pass a lot of time before having a good result. So you having to go through frustration as everything. If you want to improve, of course, on in art, in the ballet, in when you are singing, in performing, if you want to get better, absolutely, you have to get through frustration to get better and better and better and better, and that's normal, absolutely.
right. Yeah. How did you on your first like your first like work? How did you feel how did you feel confident in doing it? Like, did you do like the cover art, or you just did like the
Okay,
entire work
my first
illustration?
work, uh, well, my first work was entire work, but I think that, in my opinion, and now I do both. They have both a very important thing to know before approaching a cover or interior art. Because as regards interior art, you have to be very good at storytelling. And the
Right.
problem is when you are have been working for a short time, is that you can do beautiful drawings, but sometimes the storytelling can be a weakness.
Right.
So you have to focus on that. And if you are doing a cover, the most important thing is composition. You have to do a good composition to captivate the reader's eye. Okay, composition is very important also to in the interiors, of course. Um, and I remember, yeah, my first work was an 8 page story, and the second one was a 10 page story, 10 or 8 or 10. But yeah, it was short. And then when you go on, you get more work, you get longer projects, etc. And of course, when you start, you're not as you're not so confident because you're starting. So I
Right.
remember 10 years ago, I wasn't confident because I was starting, and I was trying to do my best to have a good storytelling. And at first, storytelling doesn't come up very easily. So you have to. It's like working out. It's like working out a muscle. Okay, so if you work out, then Now I'm better. I'm way better than 10 years ago because
You just
doing
kept
it right.
doing it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You just kept
yeah,
doing it. You never got tired of it. Like, oh man, where's this going? Because I felt like that. I would like my thing is like I would draw. Like, let's say I'll draw today, and then like draw for like a good period of time, and then after a while, I'll just stop. That was a cycle for me. I've been to a comic book convention, and I presented my work, but I had like various critiques. Like, there was one artist. He told me that maybe I should do my work on Photoshop and stuff like that. Wasn't a
hmm
bad idea, but at the time I didn't did anything like Photoshop or anything like that. So like later on, I started doing that. So then there was another artist. He was telling me, well, it got to be a passion, and so like that. I know what he meant by that. Like I had to really just keep doing it and stuff. And
yeah,
then there was another artist. He was telling me, well, my stuff is realistic, but then it's not realistic. It's like I'm in and out, and
okay,
the focus. Yeah, so it's not it and then another artist, he told me that my stuff was a bit stiff, and I would try like over time, like just keep doing it, but then other stuff I had to take care of, and so
you
yeah,
got
yeah,
many opinions from many people, so
right,
you have to gather everything and then going home
right,
and fix
yeah,
everything. It's a
yeah,
good
so
way. It's good.
yeah, so I had to like work it because it was a lot of stuff that you had to do. Like you had to do buildings, you had to look at people,
Yeah,
yeah, like then you had to like draw people like in an ordinary situation, like they're talking or discussing
yeah.
about something like that. So it was like I don't know if I'm able to do that, but I've taken like lessons and stuff. Like I completed this art school. Like it's a
Mhm.
home study. It's a home study art school, and it's been around like since 100 years. And I took
Mm.
it was like 12 lessons, and it covered like inking and drawing and perspectives and like painting also, like mixing the colors and stuff. I completed it, but I never like pursued like a career in art like that. I have a friend, he's a comic book artist. He been doing it for like almost 20 years now. Yeah, he did like he did like Batgirl when Cassandra Cain was, yeah, was the Batgirl. She had the
Yeah.
mask and stuff like that. Yeah, so I mean, it's always been a bumpy road for me, because I always had like a thing for art, but it just I don't know. So yeah, so
Well, the problem is drawing everything believable, being
yeah,
believable. So you can draw a scene full of people doing things, but you have to be coherent.
right,
Everything has to match, and everything has to seem natural. That's why it's difficult.
right,
So, if, for example, in a scene, if you're very good at drawing people, but you're not very good drawing, I don't know, landscapes, it will see. Okay, so
right,
the most important thing is to become coherent. Everything has to be the same level, and that's very, very difficult. Very difficult, absolutely.
right.
The most difficult thing, one of the most difficult things.
Yeah. Oh, we got a guest all the way, George Page, just dropped in a like. Yeah, George, he do bodybuilding content, and he's really into comic books. Let me show you your art to him and stuff.
Actual
Yeah,
Cummings
so
1056. This is, yes, sorry. Yeah, go on, sorry.
yeah, yeah. Why don't you tell us about how how you was working on that?
Well, I had really good time drawing it, especially because we have a new Supergirl, and I like working on something new. It challenges me. I love it, and it was connected to the movie. And when I
Yeah,
was asked to do it, I was like, "Oh yes, please! I would like to do it." I was really, really, really happy to do it, and I like. I like drawing powerful women, so I put her in the foreground like this, and
yeah,
I like drawing powerful, not only powerful women, but powerful figures
right.
fighting or doing something, And I remember when it was released and I posted it on Facebook, I instantly sold the original art. I was like, oh my
Mm,
God. I instantly sold it. So I'm happy when somebody appreciate my art in that way, and I'm grateful to have people who love what I do. And it's one of the motivations, one of the many motivations I have to go on working. Of course, first of all, because I it's my passion, it's a part of me. But knowing that there are many people appreciating what you do, they like what you do, um, you are even more motivated to do it. So that's why I always I work alone in my studio, even if I live with Marco, but he works downstairs, I work upstairs. And sometimes I like also going to conventions because normally I work alone.
yeah,
And I have a feedback of people telling me, "Oh, Maria, I read it. I love that face expression. You made me feel like that." Or it's like, it's like a secret communication with the reader.
right.
So it's fantastic. And so when I posted this cover, this guy reached out to me. Maria, I love this cover. Please, I would like to take it. I love your work. I was like, oh my god, thank you. I was really grateful for that.
Yeah, your
It's
stuff is
fantastic.
really cool. Yeah, I like your stuff is really cool
Yeah,
with the Wonder Woman. Yeah.
it's actually Serena Williams.
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay. Cool. Yeah, yeah.
yes,
You know, she always I think she
yeah,
fantasizes about being Wonder Woman. She did a commercial. I don't know if you've seen it.
exactly. It
Yeah,
was.
yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that matter of fact, yeah, nah, I noticed because I'm seeing the tennis racket. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That's
There is
cool.
another thing. You see the rabbit, the shoe. It's not actually a shoe. It's flip flop. How do you
Yeah,
call it? How do you
right.
call
Flip
it?
flop. You
Flip
flip
flop.
flop. Got it. Yeah, you got it. You
In my
got it.
works, when somebody wears flip flops, I don't know. I always put rabbit flip flops. It's something that I do. I don't know why.
Right.
I don't know why. So this time again, I put it. It's something that I always put in my works if I can. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I imagine this girl losing a flip flop, a rabbit flip flop, and I was like, oh my god. I was I don't know. I like it. I and
Did
I
did
I don't have them. I don't wear them. I have this, but I
yeah.
don't I don't have that kind of probably I will buy
Did,
a pair of them.
now did they tell you to draw that? Like the writers? Like did they tell you to do that or you
The flip
just did it
flop,
on your own?
the
Oh
flip
yeah,
flop or
like what about everything, like the scene
okay.
and stuff.
Well, the concept is
Yeah.
suggested by the editor, and in
Okay.
this case, the client. Okay, because it was a collaboration with Dire TV, so there was the editor, the client, etc. But you can put something of yourself, okay, in the drawing you do, like the flip flop or some elements that you like. So the plot was like there is a Wanda Serena, and she's saving a child from a fire. And you think about the best shot of action, and of course you send the layout, you send over some ideas, and they choose the best ideas. and then you add something like the flip flops, etc. All these things that you like. They are particular because it's something that you do, and oh, it's Maria, or something that distinguish your work from other work. So yeah,
Mm.
I move the hands
Um,
too much. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm
That's good that
Italian.
you're
Okay.
animated. Yeah, hey, I'm not mad at you. Like it's good. Like, it's not a problem. All George Page, he asks, how do you feel about the new DCU?
I'm full of hope. I'm
Yeah,
curious and I'm full of hope. I really
nice.
hope that James Gunn will do. I'm very confident about it. Actually, I love his work, and I think that he will do an amazing job. I hope.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. I'm very curious and full of hope. Yeah.
Did you like, since you drew like the Supergirl? Did you like that? Did you like the Flash? That recent Flash that came out last year?
The movie,
Yeah,
yes, but yeah. Yes. Well, actually, it's not my
you
favorite.
didn't like
So,
it.
well, it's not my favorite.
Yeah,
And yes, it's not my favorite movie. Actually, it's not bad because I didn't.
yeah,
I
I
don't think that
know.
it's a bad movie.
It
It's
wasn't
okay.
great. Yeah,
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 this is not my favorite actually. So
yeah, I know.
it's
I
not.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it just, I, yeah. I mean, it seemed like it started for me. Like, I think like the scene when he was like trying to save the kids from the building. That's when it got stupid for me and stuff like. And so I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, but also, but also the situation wasn't easy because we know,
Yeah,
and it didn't help at all.
right.
Yeah,
Did you
it didn't
read?
help.
Did you read like the Flashpoint though, like on the comic book series?
Sorry?
No, did you read like the comic books? There was a comic book series called Flashpoint, where
No, I didn't.
in the story, his mother got killed, and he wanted to go back in time,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, that's where it's based on.
Yes, but I um this is my opinion. I wasn't crazy for the animations. I wasn't crazy for that.
No,
I didn't go
it's not
crazy for it's very
it's not. It's not I get what you said. It's not originally the animated, but it's from the comic book series,
Oh
Flashpoint.
yeah. No, no,
Where
no.
yeah,
How do you say? No, it's not the animation actually. About the movie, the part when he's going back in time.
yeah,
Uh,
right.
how do you call it? Because I know in Italian, but I don't know in English how do you call it. Special effect.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't. I didn't go crazy for those. They were
Okay.
like I don't know, plastic. I didn't go crazy for that for those. So it's like it's not my favorite movie of this year.
What is your favorite movie? Like
Justice League. Oh, Man of Steel. Man of Steel. That's the
yeah,
throw.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. Just
actually, besides Eric Cavill, of course. But yeah, it's
did
my
you
favorite one.
did you like the Wonder Woman movies or
The first one I love.
the
I like the
first
first
one? Yeah,
one. Yeah, the first one.
yeah, the first one.
The second one, I don't go crazy for it. I prefer the
Yeah,
first one. Yeah, yeah. I
yeah. Everybody.
also yeah. Everybody I think likes the first one more because I
Yeah,
I also like how Wonder Woman is represented in the first
right.
one. She's a little bit more Amazon. She's warrior, a little bit stronger, and you know I prefer that kind of. Actually, my ideal Wonder Woman is the Wonder Woman from Kingdom Come. That is
Oh,
the Wonder
yeah.
Woman. That
Yeah,
is the
yeah, I
Wonder
remember
Woman.
that series.
Yeah,
Yeah, I read that series like years ago.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it was like when they was in the future and stuff,
Yeah,
and they got
yeah,
old. Yeah, they got
yeah.
old.
I
Yeah.
like that kind of Wonder Woman. Ah, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm in and out of comics. Like I'll look at them, but like I had like Wonder Woman the 52s and stuff where she was like she was like the daughter of Zeus instead of making being made by clay. Yeah, and she also has like siblings and stuff like that, different siblings, and she was trained by Ares, the god of war. Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah, I was like yeah, just in and out, but sometimes it's like the same thing with the comics. It's like the same
yeah,
story and
right.
stuff.
Have
Have
you?
you?
Oh, sorry. Have you read Wonder Woman Historia?
Oh, Wonder Woman story.
You
I
should.
looked at that. I seen it. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't really read it.
You absolutely highly recommend it. I love it.
Okay.
I love it. It's. I was like reading it like that. It's really, really amazing. I really recommend it to you. I'm sure you're gonna like it. It's fantastic. And also the artist and involved. I love the work. Kelly
Right.
Sue DeConnick is fantastic writer. So the story is amazing. So it's a complete work. The story is great. The artists are great. So I absolutely highly recommend it.
Who's your favorite writer that you like working with?
My favorite writer, oh, it's Mark
I don't know
Miller.
if I'm putting you on Mark Miller.
Mark
Oh, okay.
Miller is my
I didn't want to
favorite.
put you in that situation where you gotta you gotta tell who's your favorite and then like hey how come you ain't mentioned me and stuff.
It's my
Yeah.
favorite, but yeah, it's my favorite, absolutely. But
Yeah.
yeah.
How long do you work with him often?
Sorry?
No,
Who?
do you work with him often? Do you work with him or you just like his writing? Have you ever worked with Mark Miller?
Oh no, I would like to.
Oh, okay.
I would like to. I would like to.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would
Who's
like
a
to. He's really
who?
brilliant. So I like his way of writing. It's fresh. It's brilliant. There is another one I really love. It's Jeff Jones. Jeff
Jeff
Jones is
Jones? Yeah,
amazing.
I've heard of him. Yeah,
Jeff
Jeff Jones.
Jones is amazing. I remember when I was reading Shazam. Uh,
Right.
you read the pages and you don't
Oh, Jeff
real
Jones, the one that created Bone.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
When you're reading his
yeah,
pages,
yeah.
you don't realize this time is passing because you like the story and you're going
Right.
on. You're going on. I remember going on with Shazam, and I didn't realize that time was passing. Well, oh, I'm still reading, and he's great. He's great. He's really
Yeah,
brilliant. He's really
yeah,
yeah. It's full of
yeah. I
action
remember. Yeah, I
and
remember
feelings.
he did this story called Bone. I don't know if you ever read it, but it's
No,
like
not that
these
one.
mystical
Not that one.
you know what I'm talking about, right? The mystical creatures and stuff. They was on a quest and stuff. I forgot the story, but it had like a prequel also with the grandmother of the story. She was younger and stuff, and she had to do something, and she had like this these powers of like a strength or something like that. Yeah, but it was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, yeah, really
He's
enjoyed
great. He involves
it.
you a
Right,
lot. He has this capacity of involving you in the story
right.
100%. Another writer I said before is Callie Sue DeConnick. You should absolutely read Wonder Woman story. She's great. She's great. She's a great writer. Absolutely. I love how the way. And another one is Erica Schultz.
Erica Schwartz.
Yeah.
This is funny. I interviewed her months back.
Really? She's
Yes, I
amazing. She's
did. I
amazing.
didn't read her stuff. That's what messed me up because I seen her on Instagram and I was like, wow, like a comic book writer, a female comic book writer, because the women don't really stand out like the men. There's a lot of artists and there's a lot of writers, but they just don't stand out. Then like they're
Well,
known like
yeah,
that.
yes, and it's a pity because many we have many female artists also
Yeah,
in the 40s, the
yeah,
30s, the 40s, the 50s.
yeah, yeah.
And
I know.
in that period was harder
Yeah, yeah,
to be a woman working.
yeah. They had
And
they
yeah, we
had no.
don't
I was
saw.
just saying they had like even
Yeah,
Black Americans that were women artists since also.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That
So,
yeah. I didn't to get back to it. I didn't read her stuff, but I just we was talking and stuff, and I was talking about how my experience in art, and she was talking about the stuff that she was working on. She's working on Spawn, and she's working
yeah,
on
she works a lot.
the
She's a hard
yeah
worker. She
she do
works a
the
lot.
X-Men. Yeah, yeah.
I work with her on Charmed. I remember that's to give you an idea on
Mhm.
how professional she is.
Okay.
There was a page missing because the number of pages of the script was wrong. There was one page missing, and I arrived at that point, so I couldn't go on, and I wrote to the editor and to Erica, guys, there's a page missing. I don't know what to do. Should I go on or no? In very short time, I got the script fixed with the page and everything fixed to make that page fit. And I was like, oh my God, you are amazing. Erica is amazing, absolutely. She's super, super professional because, okay, I will fix it. Just give me some minute. And that day I had the script. So I could
Mm.
go on working. I didn't wait. She didn't make me wait. So
Yeah,
she's
that's
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I just knew about her through Instagram and stuff, and I never read her comics or anything. I just
Yeah.
seen it, and she was like, "How did you know about me?" And I told her, I seen her Instagram.
Yeah.
Have you ever read my work? I was like, "No, I haven't." It just because she just really, on truthfully, she just kind of caught my interest because she was a comic book writer, a woman, right, comic book writer, and I wanted
Right.
to, just wanted to
Right.
like know how it's like as a woman being a comic book writer and stuff because you guys, there's not too many that kind of like that's known like that. You have artists like Jim Lee, you have the ones that I know, Stan Lee, but the women that they not
Yeah.
known like that.
Yeah.
So, you know,
We should speak
um,
more about women in comics. Yeah.
right. All the Rage, George Page. I love the Nolan Batman trilogies.
Me
Did
too.
you? Yeah, I
Me too.
I just liked it. I didn't. I wasn't like crazy about it. I liked it.
Okay.
The Batman Begins, like how the
Okay.
story of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Oh, me
Because
too. Me too.
yeah, I liked him better than Batman. How he
Yeah.
became Batman, because
Yeah.
he was
I
very
loved
vulnerable.
also. Yeah, I loved also the Batman with Robert Pattinson. It's a little bit different. You don't
Yeah,
expect
yeah,
Batman to
it's a
be
little
in
dark,
that way, but
right?
it's kind of noir. It's kind of mysterious. It's kind of um he's in. It's like he has trouble inside. Okay, so
Yeah,
you feel it, and I was I didn't know what to expect at the beginning, but when I saw it, I was like, okay, I like it. I like it. I
yeah,
like this kind of interpretation. It's
right.
an interpretation of that or Batman. It's
It
not.
was decent. It was
Yeah.
decent. Yeah, decent. Let's go back to your art though.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go back to the flip flop. No. Okay. This is also Serena Williams. She's
Okay.
turning in Wonder Serena is for the commercial, and I really had a good time doing it. It's something I like doing original things, very particular things. So yeah, I
Now this
remember.
was. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, I was just asking. Now this was a comic book series.
No, they were like we didn't. I couldn't download them in Italy because we don't have direct TV in Italy.
Okay.
They were like wallpaper. I don't know, wallpaper or something like that. Um, that you could find on the website.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately, we don't have direct TV. No. This is also the same. She fought a robot and
Mm.
with and yeah, she won.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like the composition of the pieces of the robot pointing at the and at Serena. No, it was a the intention was to grab the attention of the reader, of the people looking at the illustration. So composition is very important.
I actually did like a slide for you for for what?
Oh, this is a
Yeah.
commission for a private. Another
Yeah.
commission. Yes. Another
Yeah.
commission. Yes. Another one. Yeah, these are commissions from
Yeah.
yeah, for another one. No, this is
So
for
you
sale actually. This is for sale. So anyone interested, let me know. This is a commission, everything.
yeah.
Um
I seen the stuff that you sent me and I just put it together and stuff.
yeah, these are all commissions. So they're mostly 11 by 17, but somebody sometimes someone is A4. As you can see, many people ask me for Wonder Woman and Poison Ivy. They
Right.
are, yeah. Do we have an Electra? I don't know why Poison Ivy is what people like most.
I think 'cause she
So
stands out. Like they see her in the Batman animated series and
probably,
she's in
yeah,
movies and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah. She's in and
yeah,
yeah.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, your drawings is really good. Like
Thank
wow.
you,
Yeah.
thank you.
I feel like showing you my drawings a little bit. I don't know if you could
Absolutely, I would like to. Oh, this is
yeah.
not a drawing actually. This is what
Yeah,
I'm building
I
up.
know. I did this was really me like introducing you like as a bikini competitor.
I
I'm
am.
gonna show
I
you
am.
some of the stuff I did. I don't know if it's just
Oh my God.
yeah.
It's fantastic. So you're very passionate about bodybuilding. I see that.
Yeah.
Can,
Yeah. So
can I see it better? It's amazing.
I'm
Yeah,
trying my
yeah.
best to show you. Come on, like show. Can you see
It's
it?
fantastic. Try
Yeah,
to
thank you.
center. Yeah, I don't can't see it very well. Okay, now I see it. Now I see
All
it.
right.
It's
Yeah.
wonderful. It's
Right.
wonderful.
Yeah.
But
Thank
go
you.
on. Don't stop, please. Don't
No.
stop.
I'm just
Never.
because I'm on my
Okay.
phone. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
It's not.
you were telling me. Oh, you were telling me in general,
Oh,
not to
another bikini
stop.
competitor. You know Adam Hughes? Adam Hughes,
Huh?
the artist. He's amazing because his art is fantastic and his heroines are really similar to bikini competitors.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you have a look at his art, he's really fantastic. I love his work.
Mm.
And his women are always very fit. Yeah, he's great. He's great. So
So how you?
yeah.
I, now we talking about we're in that stage of going into bodybuilder. How did you become a bodybuilder?
Oh well, I oh well, that's a good question. I went to the gym and I got really well. I always wanted to eat well and
Right.
to have a good body shape because I have this passion and I like to work out alone. Which is very strange because actually I'm a comic artist. I work alone. I work out alone. I'm a bear. So I'm grizzly bear. Um, so I decided to be followed by someone. So I don't do it by myself because I don't have I can't. okay, this is not my work. And I got really passionate with it because when I'm alone with my music, uh, I really get focused and I love doing it. I tried it and I went on. And then my trainer told me, Maria, you are so passionate about it. Why don't you try to do a competition? And I was like, do you think I can? Because I don't do it for a living. And it's not, Maria, just try. It's not okay. Actually, it's my priority is my job, absolutely, but I wanted to try. I tried and I liked it. So of course you have to like the stage, being among other beautiful girls. Um, and I like that aspect that you are focused and alone. And for example, when I'm particularly stressed, I go to the gym, I isolate myself. It's like a meditation, and I work out because my workouts are not frenetic, are very
Yeah.
okay. I don't need to do too much cardio because I'm an ectomorph. So for me, it's very difficult to gain muscular mass. I'm okay. So I don't run. I don't do much cardio because I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it
You
for
don't do
my
no
heart.
cardio at all?
Uh, Sometimes for my heart. But 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes, because it can
Yeah.
be, for me, it can be a damage because
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
mass.
Like, yeah, that's true.
I
I'm
lose mass
starting to
very
get,
easily.
yeah, I'm starting to get like aches in my heels and stuff. And I stopped running for years. So I could understand, I could imagine, you know, me kept doing that. That yeah, this is
But
what was
yeah,
your first competition like?
it was my first competition actually, but I loved it because before doing it, I was like a little bit worried about the other girls competing to each other, but it's not true. We were in the same situations, and sometimes you see the other girl who is insecure, or somebody who is younger than you. I'm 37. So you see the 24 old year girl that is crying because she doesn't feel good to go on the stage, and you and other girls older than her go to her, you're beautiful, you're fantastic, you will do it. And so it creates a good environment. It's not true that, well, somebody leaves the competition a little bit heavier. Of course, everybody has his own reaction to that, but actually, on the backstage, it's good because it's like a sisterhood. And it's like, I didn't imagine that it was like that.
Yeah,
So it's everybody is in the same situation. So you find people who have kids, you find people who are there for the first time like you. So you find many people with different lives, and they did many sacrifices to have that shape, the body shape. And you talk about your life, they talk about their life too. And we go to the stage together, and it's great. So it's better than I expected. Absolutely.
yeah.
It's
Did you
it's
win?
fun.
Okay, like did so you're like an amateur? Yeah, amateur level.
I am, yeah, I am
Oh,
absolutely,
okay.
yeah. No, no, I don't
I'm
do it for a living. No, no, I have another job. I'm a comic artist. That
okay.
is my priority, absolutely. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, there's like bodybuilders, they have like a side job, but like some of them,
no, yeah,
they're like
I
trainers and stuff like that.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. I adapt my workout to the exigencies of my main job, which is
Yeah.
drawing comics.
Yeah.
And yeah, I adapt everything. around
No,
it.
I understand. I
Yeah.
understand because it's not like a lucrative sport like that. You know, it's a lot of a lot of bodybuilders they don't, especially the women, they don't get a lot of money doing it. So
It's
and
not
it's
easy.
yeah, it's not easy. Like
No.
yeah, how was it like for you on prep or anything like that?
Sorry?
No, how was it for you in prep? Like the dieting and you know
Well, the preparation, for example, in this period, I'm very happy because I'm in bulk. So I have to eat a lot of carbs.
yeah,
But the important thing is to eat clean because even if you can eat more, it doesn't mean that you have to go on to McDonald's every day. Okay, so you
yeah,
can't. Mm, I will be in bulk more or less until June. Then I start lower the carbs and the fat. Not too much because I lose mass very easily. So I gradually change it my diet. I drink a lot of water. I drink normally when I'm in bulk. I drink about 4 liters and a half. When I'm a month two before the preparation, I drink 6 liters of water, which is a lot.
mm,
I count also the salt. Good. Is that and and the workouts changed accordingly to the diet, of course. If I have to lower my carbs, my my workout will be focused less on the force. It will be different. Okay, now I'm doing a workout based on the force, so slow repetition, high weight, and so it depends on the diet and on the period before the competition. But now I
yeah.
can eat a lot of carbs, so pasta, spaghetti forever.
What's your plan for 2024?
Well, I probably, according to my schedule, because I have to see if I have editorial work, conventions. I have to say that. Probably in November, I have one. I have to see if I can do it because, of course, as I said before, everything is organized around my working schedule. And
Yeah,
my personal trainer knows that. So she tells me, Maria, no worries. Just if you can, let's do it. If you can't, no worries. Because I can match it because you have to eat. So you have to do things that normally you do. But the only difference is that what you eat because I
yeah.
have to eat to live. So and so yeah, I can organize myself around it. So yeah.
How long you would want to stay? Do you want to move up like from bikini to wellness or to another
Actually,
division?
another category.
Yeah, a category.
Mm, well, no, I like bikini, and I think that my body is I think it's better for me to do bikini because wellness you have it depends also on your structure, and my structure um, is not really adapt for a wellness. I don't think so actually. So probably yeah, I will go for bikini and yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How long you been doing it, like you mommy?
Uh 6 years in this way. I always went to the
Okay.
gym, but 6 years. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Do
six
you
years.
travel or have you been like have you like traveled in other places and compete?
No, I never did it. But when I
Oh,
travel, I always
yeah.
work out. And
Okay.
yeah, when I travel for work and I do conventions. When I if I have time, I work out because I
No,
like it. I love it.
when
To do
in
competitions.
competitions, yeah. Like
And
when other
no, no. I never did it. No,
oh
only in
you just
Italy.
stayed in Italy. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. yeah, yeah, your husband, like I was telling you before before we went live, he told me that you that you do well, he didn't say competitive bodybuilding, but he just said you're athletic. So, I'm thinking, oh, okay, maybe, she just work out and stuff. Because I was starting to see, I was like, maybe she could be a bikini competitor. Then all of a sudden, I scroll down to see like some more of your work, and I see that you competed and stuff. So
I love
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I love
a
it.
lot of
Absolutely.
people, yeah, a lot of people, there's people that, especially female bodybuilding fans, they don't look at bikini as bodybuilding. They just look at like a beauty pageant. But then again, bodybuilding can be a pageant itself too. It just like the conditioning of the body.
Yeah, but
But
the bodybuilding is connected to comics because
yeah,
superheroes are
right,
actually bodybuilders.
right,
Their body, their
yeah,
appearances,
yeah,
and it's also good for references for women, for
right,
example. Sometimes, well, actually, I will tell you a secret. When I use myself as a model, I will
right.
draw the legs longer. Okay.
How tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you? How tall are you?
1.70 as yeah 1.70. Yeah,
Oh, I don't know the European.
I have a very long bust.
Yeah,
It's a matter of Italians are in this way. We have
yeah,
very long busts. The legs are very short legs. I like this. I don't know why. I don't know. Italians. I'm sorry. Are
yeah.
Italian. We are
You know,
Italians. So
yeah. I mean, that's how that like when I was like younger in my teens, and I would always see like the bodybuilders in the newsstands, and I picked it up, and I think like my first issue was Muscle Fitness. It had I don't know if you familiar with Corey Everson. She was a seven-time
probably I will pronounce it in Italian, but say it again.
Corey Everson.
No, 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 no.
She's a seven-time Olympia. Yeah, and yeah, that's what she caught my attention and stuff. Then it was Linda Murray, and yeah. I mean, because people, like society, they don't really like accept a woman
Hmm.
muscular like that. But for me, it kind of
Yeah,
reminded me, like you said, superheroes and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're very connected, and there are many artists who are bodybuilders. Um, like Boris Vallejo, Lucy Bell. She was a bodybuilder. She is.
Okay,
She
Lucy
still is. I don't
Bell.
know. Lucy Bell.
Lucy
If you
Bell.
see her picture, she's a super. She's Wonder Woman. She's
Okay.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's fantastic. So we have
yeah, you
many.
got. Yeah. No, I'm like it's registering in my head. Lucy Bell. Is
Lucy
she
Bell.
American? Is she American?
Yes, I think so. Lucy Bell. Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucy
Okay.
Bell. Lucy Bell. Yeah, she is. Yeah,
Okay.
Lucy Bell, and her art is amazing as well. Lucy Bell.
All right.
Remember.
Gotcha. So I mean, so you worked in a lot of comic book companies. Like what's that's like getting another job after another job. Like you're working in DC and then you work with Marvel also.
I never worked for Marvel, but I hope to
Oh,
do
okay,
one
yeah,
day. Yeah,
okay,
I would like to try. Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. For now, Dynamite, DC, Zanescope. Yeah, for America. Then I worked also for Titan Comics for UK, DreamWorks. It was connected with Titan Comics actually. Yeah,
Well,
but
I
I would
didn't
like
know
to.
DreamWorks had a comic
Hmm?
book company. No, I didn't know I wasn't aware that DreamWorks had like a comic book company.
No, DreamWorks was connected with Titan Comics, and
Oh, okay.
I remember actually in that time I was inking. I was working as an inker on another Italian artist, Egle Bartolini, for Puss in Boots and Penguins of
Okay.
Madagascar. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great.
Mhm.
But I'm not actually. I'm not an inker. I'm a pencil. I'm mostly penciler. But at that time, they asked for an inker, and I was like, okay, I will do it. So I did it. But it was a
Have
long
you
time
ever
ago.
have you ever thought about creating your like your own comic?
Well, not for now, because I'm lucky to already work on characters that I love.
Right.
But who knows? Maybe with Marco, something together,
Yeah.
couple, power
Yeah.
couple. I don't know. I don't know. The future will tell. I don't
Have you
know.
ever worked with him? Like
Yeah, yeah. I work with
yeah.
Marco. You know that
Okay.
Marco being my mentor.
Right.
I know exactly how Marco works and how he wants the work done. So when we worked together on Green Lantern. He did the
Okay.
layouts and I did the finisher, and some of the pencil, and also on Catwoman because he needed help. Of course, I was credited, and I'm in the book. And since I exactly know how he wants the work done, and I know Marco very well, we get along very well. So
Mhm.
um, we work together, and it was good. But we are two separated comic artists. Okay, two
Right.
yeah, we are two figure. Okay, so but we help
Yeah.
each other when we can. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I see it on the Superman
yeah.
you did. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
What
Uh,
was
mm.
this was like with the new Wonder Girl, right? And
It is for an advertisement for Hershey's. So you got a
okay.
comic with Hershey's. Unfortunately, they didn't send me the chocolate, but I wanted the chocolate. But actually, yes, it was one of my first time with drawing Superman, and
Yeah.
I remember at that time that I thought, okay, Superman is a really difficult character because he's the symbol, of DC Comics. So he's a character that can't laugh too much, can't do,
Right.
and so it's you have a great responsibility while drawing Superman. So he has to be he's Superman. Okay, so it has to be
Yeah.
it's perfect. So I was like, okay, Maria, so let's do it. I like challenges, and I drew it. Of course, I always for men I always take references of great
Yeah.
artists. The first
Yeah.
first of all, Marco Santucci is my first reference. Secondly, Ivan Reis, Garcia Lopez, uh, that Alan Davis, because I always I don't invent what I'm drawing. Actually, I invent the pose and everything what I have in mind. But to see how muscle work, how thing works, I get references. I see how it works in the reality. I see how other artists drew it because you have to be able to synthesize also the reality. So let's see how this artist, who is way better than me, how did it do? For example, it's very difficult for me to draw the abdomen. It's difficult because if you don't do it well, it's like six pieces of bread. So you have to be very realistic, and you have to synthesize it very well. And so yeah, it was great. It was a challenge, but I absolutely loved it. Yeah.
So you just practice on men mostly a lot. Do you just frequently just practice the male body?
Yeah, yeah, I do it.
Mm.
In my opinion, this is for me. For example, for Marco is different because he likes drawing men more than women, and I like to draw women more than men.
Yeah, he
For
told
me, it's
me.
easier.
Yeah, he told me. Yeah,
It's
he told
easier
me.
for me. And for me, since male body is more difficult, sometimes I practice. I take anatomy books and practice the anatomy, but not only the mere anatomy, but anatomy in movement, the body in movement, because superhero move themselves. So you have to be dynamic. So you have to be natural while drawing anatomy. So and I'm actually I will go deeper in it because I will teach an online course now at Cooper School. So about anatomy, superheroes anatomy. Um, and so taking references is absolutely important from anatomy books, but also from artists, because anatomy books are good to see how it's structured,
Yeah,
but artists make make the move, make the figure move very naturally. So you see, okay, you have an idea, a general idea of you gather all this information to learn how to draw it properly in your style, of course, in your way of drawing it.
right. So you teach like an online like
Yep.
okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm teaching at Cuber School. I can't wait. Absolutely.
Joe Cubic school?
Joe Cuber School. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard of him. Yeah, I've yeah. Yeah, I think my friend graduated from there, you know. Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah.
My course, of course, will be online because I'm based in Italy. For me, it will be 11 p.m. until
Yeah,
midnight. Yes.
yeah.
But it's okay. I like it. Yeah.
Like how much is for the classes?
Oh, actually, I don't know how much is it, but if you
Yeah,
go to the website, it's www.cubischool.edu. You can get information from there. Yeah, if you want to have a look, absolutely. So I think there are some spots, still some spots, some room for the students. So if anybody is interested, come and join me. I would be more than
yeah.
happy to have more as much students as possible. So the more
How
the
was it?
better.
How was it like for you, like in art school, like the lessons, like you kind of take and kind of utilize it in your career
How was the lesson as a student or as a teacher?
as a student?
Well, I went to Florence. So Florence itself, it's something, it's the art. So I have good memories about it. I actually I taught in the International School of Florence as well, but not continuously because with the editorial work is impossible. But um, the it was great. I was the oldest of the class, so because I took the degree and I was 24, and all the students were 18, 19, somebody was 16, so I was like the grandma of the situation. And it was great because I had some friends, so they were absolutely great. And it's great to see people that share your own interest, so you can talk about it. When I was at the university, I had many friends, and I still have friends from there, that understood what I wanted to do,
Right.
but of course they didn't have the same desire to pursue the same career that I was going to pursue. And so that's why, of course, I could speak about it, but speaking about art with an art students, of course, it's different. It's they understand better just because they want to do the same thing. So actually, you speak the same language.
Mm. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot of projects though. Like, you have
Yes. Oh, yes. This is
Darkling.
the yeah. This is the cover I did for Archie Comics.
Okay.
This is yeah. Darkling is a character they are using again. Okay, renewing, and I was really honored to do this cover. Uh, Also, this cover was sold very not when I posted it, but almost. And really, I had fun doing it because I sent some ideas of the cover. They told me, Maria, okay, could you please do something iconic because we would uh, to show this character for the first time after many time,
Yeah.
a long time. And I was like, okay. So I imagine this girl, of course, gathering references because you have to know the superpower of the hero. You have to do something that is, of course, believable. Okay, so this character is flying because she does. Okay? And I imagine this girl going on, flying like that with grace. And they liked the idea. And I went on and yeah,
She's
I
a
had
vampire. Um.
not actually. She's not a vampire, but she has superpowers. She's a student, actually. The building you see there behind her is the school, is the college, actually. The school.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Well,
she's a young girl. Yeah.
always George Page. That would make a great one-shot series. Serena gifted with the powers of. Yeah.
It would be great. I think that it also the comic or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
I just seen like the commercial of it.
Yeah.
That was a cool concept. They was getting the commercial was about when she no no, it was a person that was watching tennis and the Wonder
Yeah, it
Woman
was
movie,
yeah,
and so
yeah.
they incorporated it. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that was cool. Yeah. He also says Harley Quinn is popular.
Of course she is. She
Yeah.
is. Harley Quinn, it's one of the most popular characters.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so do people like recognize you like in comic book conventions and stuff like that?
Yes. Sometimes they recognize me at the airport too.
Oh
And
yeah,
it happens. Yes. Which is uh, it's strange because I don't work with my face. Okay, I work with my
right.
drawing, but with the social media, of course, you show yourself, you show your life, and people, of course, recognize you. And especially in this period with Marco, we did a lot of convention, and we see sometimes the same people that come there for us. I'm absolutely grateful for that, and they make my day. And it's great because seeing each other, you recognize. Also, I also recognize people. I remember
Right.
you from last year. Hello, how are you? It's something like that, and it's
Would you
great.
say like more women like recognize you like or like admire your stuff or just guys or
Both. Yeah,
okay.
people who like my work, or people I got a connection with. Speaking like, I don't know, we were speaking for some minutes. We remember each other, and yeah, both men and women. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like this Wonder Woman
Oh, thank you,
illustration.
thank you
Yeah,
so much.
pretty good.
Uh,
I'm gonna look out for
yes.
your work, you and your husband.
This is a Wonder Woman story I loved drawing. It's the anthology is called How to Lose a Guy Gardener in 10 Days.
Mm.
I don't know why I'm always in project where the title is very long, like uh, what the other one was from Dynamite is Vampirella and Red Sonia meet Betty and Veronica. So it was I'm always I love that. And this is a Valentine's Day story. It's like Wonder Woman says yes because the Wonder Woman story it's written by Brandon Hay, and it's absolutely amazing because Wonder Woman is say yes to the mess is the name of the story,
Okay.
and Wonder Woman is saying yes to everybody asking her to go out, and so it's a mess. It's fantastic because it's so funny. Everybody try to get attention from Wonder Woman, trying to committing crimes because so she comes to fix the situation and so to ask her, please, Wonder Woman, go out with me. Let's go to a dinner. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I gotta see that.
It's fantastic.
I
Oh
gotta
my
see
God.
that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's fantastic. I love that
Yeah,
story.
yeah. I
I love the
mean, I
story.
really enjoyed your work. I mean, you said like what's your favorite Wonder Woman story? Historia?
Well, Historia is more about the Amazons, but
Oh, okay.
is one of my favorite so far. Absolutely, because it's the past of the Amazons. Okay, I don't spoiler because I would like you to read it because I'm sure
Okay.
you will like it. But it's like the well in Italian I could say better, but it's an evolution of the characters.
All right.
Evolution is the key, and oh my God, it's fantastic. It's well drawn and well written. Yeah, it's my about Wonder Woman is my favorite so far. Yeah,
Do you have like a favorite artist that you admire?
I have many. Well, Marco Santucci is the first. I have Dave Stevens, Adam Hughes, Yannick Paquette, Garcia Lopez, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, George Perez, um, Neil Adams, Alan Davis. Oh man, so many. Oh my God, there are so many, but these are more or less the the summary of yeah
Yeah,
the classical one. Yeah.
yeah. That's cool. Like are you working with a project now or currently doing a project?
Well, actually, I normally can't say what I'm working on, but I
Oh,
can say
okay.
what I finished. So I finished an Aquaman story, Aqualad, actually, Aqualad story starring Mira, which is
Yeah,
Atlantis Beast
I
World.
see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that
it?
one actually. That one.
Okay.
The writer is Megan Fitzmartin, and she is fantastic. She's another fantastic writer, another powerful woman, and I loved working on that. I loved working on that. Also because I really had fun drawing angry Mira because Mira is very angry with Aqualad in this case, and Aqualad is trying to be like Mira. He would like to be more brave. He would like to be like Mira, but uh, Mira is very strong. She's a queen, and
Yeah.
she becomes a Leviathan in this case. Um, and the story is great. I won't spoil too much, even if it was released. But I don't know if somebody didn't read it, so I would like you to read it because you will like it. I'm sure you will like it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
No, I was saying that I think the last Aquaman series I probably got was maybe where him and Mera they form like a team, like a almost like a Justice League team in underwater. There's different kind of like super beings there and
which
stuff,
one?
and they
Oh,
I think it was in the 52s. I'm not sure, but this was a while back. I forgot the name of it. It was I forgot the story how the story was, but it was like a group of superheroes underwater and stuff. I'm sorry if I'm not good like explaining,
it's
but
okay. It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But I really appreciate you giving me the time and talk with you. your
It's my
yeah,
pleasure. My pleasure.
yeah, yeah. Do you have any words for anybody that want to be an aspiring artist?
Any advice for new artists?
Yeah,
Well, get as much critique as possible from artists that already work in the field. Don't take the critique as personal. But when somebody is criticizing you, always ask why. Because if I'm saying, okay, this is wrong, I have to tell you this is wrong, why? So you can work on it. It's
right,
very important. Um, Gather all the feedbacks and then work on your weaknesses. And if you feel a little bit frustrated, it's perfectly normal. I know because everything that has an evolution has a little bit frustration inside. Okay, so go on drawing, even if you don't do it on a, if you don't, if you have another job because you have to pay your bills, you have absolutely to do what you have to do for your living. Draw on a regular basis. Even if you draw for half an hour a day, do it. No worries. It's being constant is more important, in my opinion, that do everything in one day and then living everything. So it's
well,
very important.
well, I appreciate you, giving me the time. So
Oh, thank you. It's my
thank you.
pleasure. Absolutely.
No doubt,
Thank you.
no doubt. Anytime you and your husband want to come back, it's not a problem.
Oh, thank you so much. It will be
No
our
problem.
pleasure. Absolutely.
All
Thank you.
right.
And thank you to everybody who listened to my story. So
Yeah, it was a nice story. It was a nice story.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Many best wishes to you and your success.
To you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank
All
you.
right, folks. See y'all later.